Yo, what's up guys, and today I am going to go over all the new talents that they added in this week's update. And they added a lot of new talents that have high requirements, not like 25 intelligence or etc. It's actually like 75 or even 80 etc. And this is for intelligence, agility, charisma, etc. So let's start talking about the talents. The first talent we have here is actually a 50 intelligence requirement talent called water off a duck's back. And what it does is that venting, if you have a status effect on you, if you vent on someone, that status effect will actually transfer to the guy you vented on. So let's say you have like a 50-second St. J chilling a status effect on you. If you vent your opponent, now they're going to have that 50-second St. J status effect, which is kind of really good. The next talent we have is another 50 intelligence requirement talent called Foolish Outburst. And basically, if you block or parry a vent, the tempo that it took to cast that vent now goes to you. So you're basically stealing their tempo, and I'm not gonna lie, ain't nobody parrying a vent unless they're an auto parrier. So hey, if you auto parry, this talent is for you. Next up is a 75 charisma talent called Unnecessary Theatrics, which charms your opponent on uppercuts, flourishes, and critical attack, which is really good since I spam my critical attack almost every single time I'm in a fight. Next up is we have another 75 charisma talent called Propagandist, which when you sing someone, now every single time you sing an ally, they're going to go in a overcharm state for 15 seconds, and every single person that they hit, which is an enemy, will now be charmed. So it's like a zombie infestation kinda. It's like they have coronavirus basically. Next up is Controlled Combustion, which is 40 charisma, and you also need Flame Charm, and it makes it so your agitating spark no longer spreads to your allies, which is actually very useful since a lot of the times when I'm on my flame build, they get damage more to me than actual mobs. Another talent we have is a agility talent which costs 55 agility, and it's called Lights Out. So those that you carry are now blindfolded, which means they're basically blinded, which it's pretty a niche and cool talent. I don't really see any uses to it, but there could be some uses if you want to be a troll, to be honest. Next up is we have an advanced talent that requires both charisma and strength. Now, these both require really high charisma and strength. I'm not too sure how much exactly, but what the talent basically does is once you knock a opponent, enemies cannot pick up the opponent, and it goes on a 40-second cooldown. So this is really good for ganks. I think this is going to be meta in the future because once you knock an opponent, you claim it for a short duration. Or so, that's how I assume that talent's going to work. Now, I'm missing 3 talents, but Agamatsu will have a video soon on these 3 talents, so I recommend you guys watch his thing. Now, please subscribe as I would really appreciate it, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye guys.